hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the New Orleans Saints. Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
You just pick the game. You just start the game. No coin toss, no nothing.
I don't know if they're cheating or not.
I mean, you pick your shit before the game, though. That's crazy, but you be forgetting that shit. But right, like you said, you don't know if they cheat, though. You don't know if what the fuck, how you don't know if I'm on the fucking heads or tails, nigga? That's the point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it could have landed on motherfucking tails, and I said tails, but you said heads. I don't know. I ain't see you flip this motherfucking coin.
That's what I'm talking about.
So how the fuck I know if I'm really kicking? Am I kicking or did the other nigga fucking receive? Cause this some bullshit. It's like, nigga, you kicking. No, I ain't kicking. He fucking received. I saw it land on him.
Watch it.
Yeah, this the jersey. I'm buying myself this year, though. These jerseys. I'm gonna buy myself one of these.
Breeze now on first down. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. The 40. The 30. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I look down for him. I look down for one fucking
77 yards. And they are able to strike first.
I dropped the cherry on my
opening
motherfucking sweatpants.
That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown. But where's the tackling? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him to catch the ball, and next thing you know, he's running into the goalpost this early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
I'm in the house.
Right.
Well, they just pushed me up.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now it's Roethlisberger. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Marcus Sherrill's deep for the Saints.
It was your fault you didn't get the first down.
Yeah.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
If you use it past the 50.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
Yeah, if it was
That's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run with.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
No commitment.
Yeah. What you do?
Commit after the play.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So you going to tell me how, or you just going to tell me I can do that shit?
Push down on R3.
Ready? You're waiting, you're waiting.
I done did it before on accident and didn't even know.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
You got to learn how to do it.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
What? That's why I say I'm not to do it.
I play defensive lineman. You play linebacker. So you got to know.
The field, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas, and it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
We know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
I got a pick out.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down. On the ground, this is Kamara, and he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. He's got daylight. He's at the 50. 30.
Oh, wow.
20.
I knew he was going to try that running back.
Brings this one back. It's a pick 6.
I knew he was going to try that running back.
Touchdown.
Oh, man, this dude's tripping.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
But you know what's crazy?
Return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
That's the dude that's the fastest. But like you let Kuechly do what he do, I let the fast.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On second down, Kamara. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
You just did it.
How you know? How you know? I did it again. I did it again.
I did it again.
It's like getting R2.
Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
It's like getting R2 with the speed button, ain't it?
That shit is dope, bro.
Yeah, don't tell nobody.
But
I ain't telling nobody.
But I do see how it can get you beat on the pass.
Ready? Yellow lady.
I'm saying,
if you double do it, yeah. Cause it's what you call it's committing after the fact. But if you notice, your corners ain't gonna do commit.
Nah, your corners don't, but them linebackers this shit.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. Well, he's got some breathing room.
What was my first thing I told you?
Turn this one to the 30-yard line.
I said when you see him hand it
It's
off.
the second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks.
He tried to go all the plays. He tried to go all the plays.
Didn't I say when you see him hand it off?
Second one as a result.
Compounds the
That's when
mistake
you
a little
push
bit.
it.
Yeah, you got to be
Not
able
no
to
play
forget,
action.
compartmentalize, whatever you want to
This
call
nigga don't know
it,
he
and
playing
move
real
on.
niggas.
He hasn't
He
been
trying to
able to
go
do
all
so
the
here in the
plays that
second.
work, right?
So 1st and 10
Yeah, I
now
know.
from the 30.
YouTube. He probably on YouTube shit.
And I'm on that shit.
Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. Work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Right back to Connor here on 1st. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
It's easy work, and it's coming again. Ready? Like 5.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On second down now, it's Connor. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Set! 180. Max 47. Night, sweetheart.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Dante Moncrief there to make the grab. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I'm top 10%. Y'all the reason why I wasn't realizing y'all was the reason why I was wild.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Motherfuckers can't just, y'all be playing that. Like, you can't just hop in out for it thinking you can play.
Sure can.
You gonna get your ass embarrassed.
We ain't playing regular Madden. We playing scheming.
We whipping ass, you know what I'm saying?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here.
What I say,
yeah,
we don't try to go
behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play, and facing a 2nd and long. To throw is Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2 for 1 without ever even... In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I tried to come take it.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Lutz with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
I hate that game.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
You know what's about to happen. You know when I get mad, you know what's about to happen. It don't matter.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together. Could get in the field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19
Somebody
yards.
Always over. It don't matter who you pick. It'd be every
one play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Find the open
Here's Counter. He's got a first down and then some at midfield.
What I thought I was going to do, run it up his motherfucking ass.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, 63 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 21-14.
Motherfucking patience. You better enjoy that pick 6 because that's all the fuck you get.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All this working like this because I punted the ball when I asked you, should I punt it or go for it? It could have been a whole different ball game if I would have went for it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Check 13. Check 13.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A very solid gain of 27.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They'll run on first down. Connor, and he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on fourth.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, check.
They're going on fourth down. It's Roethlisberger. And that is going to be incomplete.
If you would have just brought him,
like
boy.
He had it and dropped it. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw.
Look, you
and a
see
good
my,
one.
when you see the replay, you gonna see my nigga picking that shit off like nigga.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Breeze. He's got
How the
it. It's
fuck
caught
this nigga
in the
catch
end
that
zone.
shit?
Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Looks good on the extra point, and we are tied at 21.
That's why I go for this shit. That's why I never go for this shit.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
I feel it.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Yeah, I know.
Make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I know I ain't gonna lose this game. So.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.